guys, welcome back to Mean Figurines. I'm your host Cindy. Today we're doing some more 3D prepping, 3D model prepping for my printer. I did print a bunch during the week and I can share that with you guys. So unfortunately, I think I was talking about this last week or on Monday at least, my first attempt at printing this big one, I didn't fill up, I didn't realize it needed more than one bottle. The software told me it just needed one bottle, but it kind of stopped at about 85, maybe even 90% of the model. So here it is. So maybe, let's say, I would say maybe 70%, maybe. Seeing how this is comparison, about 70% of the model. So this is a completed print. I'm really happy that this came out very good. Just a minor, and I can show it to you on the close-up cam. So just some minor blemish here. I'm thinking I did not add enough, I just did not add enough supports, so it kind of like looks watery, I guess, instead of a crisp look. So I'm going to be sanding this down a bit. Hopefully tonight. That's what I'm going to do. It's hot out in the garage right now. That's why I'm also just streaming in here. But yeah, I'm going to do a lot of sanding this piece, the other pieces I printed, and also sand down my dollhouse laser cut pieces that I did a couple weeks back. So lots of sanding. I do have my chairs that I was doing with the 3D scanning in case somebody iMorph logs on, and I can show him the chairs. And this is kind of like a failed print, which I'm going to be working on this piece, adding the supports in the printer software before I get printing. I might start printing this tonight. This might, depending on all these pieces, it might cost me another bottle. So I have about maybe 1.25 bottle left, and one bottle, about a little less than 3/4 of a bottle in my vat on my printer. So I will most likely probably have to order maybe 2 more bottles. I know this is gonna run me at least maybe another 4 bottles. Very expensive project here. So I've already burned each one of these big guys. This one and this one cost me about a bottle. So I already burned about 80 bucks trying to make these. But you know, you try, you learn, and I learned, and it looks beautiful. So before I start working on my model, I want to let me put my keyboard over here. So I wanted to show you guys the other stuff I printed and start removing the supports. So I was able to peel off some of the supports. Yeah, the supports from 3D Pro Guy is very, very good. I highly recommend you getting his settings for the Choo box. Really makes a difference. Especially when I was using just automatic settings, and he said no, don't use automatic, which is totally right. If you're lazy, yeah, but then the risk of failed prints is like very high. So I don't recommend it either. Diggs, by the way, hey-o, what's up? Hey, welcome to the channel, Diggs. I hope you like 3D printing and stuff. Today I'm doing an episode on 3D printing and just mainly the stuff that I 3D printed. And then I'm going to prep some of the 3D models for printing today. And as you can see in my background, I'm a huge collector of action figures. So I buy a lot of action figures. And right now I'm working on a D.Va, the D.Va's mech from Overwatch, and this is the body of it. I'm trying to make it so that it fits the Figma figure for D.Va. So they made her figure, but they never made the mech. So I found the model online, purchased it, and right now, see, she's gonna lie right here. I feel like this is a little too big, but I made a bunch of prints that was too small and wasted my money. So this is another one, so a lot smaller. And I do have a completed one, all painted up and everything that I did months ago. I have it on my shelf. If you care to see, I can do a little show and tell on that later. And of course, anyone who follows my channel, I always give a free tour of my room. Now onward with, oh, and then here's, I brought some models out. This is a propane tank I was testing. I printed. It's a 112 scale propane tank that I was just, this is the first time me trying out the support settings, and it came out very good. That's why I was brave enough to start doing the Diva prints. And there was just some more random little pieces. Oops, sorry, the camera, little tripod is. I used the cheaper tripod just so that it doesn't swivel around. The other ones swivel so much. So these are 1 inch by 1 inch cubes. They kind of help me make sure that I'm printing at accurate dimensions. And sometimes I can just stack these cubes in my 3D program, and I know it's 2 inches tall, roughly. It's just rough measurement tools. I should really like bring in a ruler or something, and then just throw in the 3D software just to kind of give me some measurements there. I'm pretty sure somebody made one. And then I just kind of want to show this one. This is a clear blue resin print. This is the canopy that's probably fits with this size. I think this this print. Now that I learned with the new supports and stuff, I might just print it this way. That way I can at least sand the little pimples off. I call them pimples. Versus this printing it this way, so that I was hoping to get this smooth, but unfortunately all the supports that connected underneath was very hard to remove. I have another one that I use, and you can see the little pimples, dimples, or whatever you call it, on the inside, which was really hard to sand off. So I'm going to just do the reverse and print this way when I what do you call it, when I get to this point. This will probably be my last print for this model. Oh, and this is a chair from a 3D scan. So this is a 112 scale seat from a FJ Cruiser that I was 3D scanning, and for some reason the export made it really small, so you can see this chair is like a lot smaller, almost like 1/18 scale. But I was able to figure out the problem of my export, and I'm about, I would say about 90% there. This is a little off. I just need to figure out how to scan it better. This is a little thick. It did not pick up the details on the headrest here. So yeah, I'm going to do some more practice later, maybe next week or so, when it cools down. Tonight, I'm going to be sanding everything, so maybe tomorrow if I wake up, I'm going to be sanding all through the night, since it's cooler in the garage at night. And then I'm just going to sit there and listen to music and just sand all night, probably. Yeah, so just wanted to share that. Okay, so this away. I'm going to clean up my, oh, this away. I have so much stuff. Clean up my, so yeah, with this support, you can almost just peel it off. Ooh, there you go. Most of it, I guess. Yeah, the light ones for sure. Light supports. I'm just gonna cut this. There you go. It's hard with this lighting. Oh, maybe it's because I need to move this way. Okay. Yeah, in my garage workshop, I have a better lighting magnifying glass and stuff that I can see more clearly. I think the shadow. This guy this way. Yeah, this might be hard actually to do this in this room. I'll just remove as much as I can. And whatchamacallit? And then I'll just clean it up when I'm in the garage tonight and sand off all the bits. Ooh, see all that? I'm gonna sand off all that right there. Not sure how I'm gonna sand this. So I can see there was a flaw here, but that's okay. Propane tank don't need to be perfect. And I'm gonna paint this later on in my streams. Oh, I totally forgot I was gonna do this on a little tray so that I can collect all the pieces. And I got some pieces flying around in my room. Just put in my little shoebox tray. Nothing fancy. So this one has a little support in here. I'm sure I can get to it. Got it. So, all good. And then I'm thinking I really need to get a printer, a regular printer, so I can print like logos and stuff. So I want to print this, give it the, I think it's like here where I buy propane tanks, the brand is Blue Rhino. So I'm going to try to get that printed and make a sticker onto this propane tank. Sort of like what I did with this mailbox. Oi, DJ! DJ is hopping on pretty soon. He's just hosted my video. And so, yeah, so I made this mailbox. That was also 3D printed too, of course. Alright, now on to the big pieces. Let's just do them. This is kind of the shin piece of Diva's mech. I'm just gonna break off just so that I can have more visibility around it. I believe these are heavy supports. A lot there. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I too loud? I think you know what? I should turn off the AC. Just turn up my fan more. I should have a friend of mine that I've known in our real life, might hop on later. He currently lives, I believe, Kentucky. Come on and say hello. Let's see. This is very brittle. Oh, see, I used a lot here. I can barely cut through it. So much supports. I just really wanted to make sure that this piece would be okay. I'm gonna later find like plastic pieces everywhere. Hey DJ! Okay, back. Now back. It's to normal. I was having trouble. Oh, I see. Thanks for hosting my show. Just doing some removing. Here's some stuff that I 3D printed that I worked on getting the supports on last week. How have you been? I know it's only been a week since I last saw you. Hearing plastic pieces flying around my room. Oh, that's cool. You should take your little sister out. Tell her I said hi. I'm not sure what's in Arizona, but you should at least take her out. Yeah, once you go resin printer, it's hard to go back to filament printer. The level of detail the resins do is so good, and I feel like I just added way too much supports down here. It's so hard to remove. They're all light supports, but all of it bunched together kind of like made a big block down here. Ooh. I'm just having plastic pieces flying all over the place. Oh, I just hit my can. Gotta like vacuum my room. I'm trying to get it all on the tray, but it's just flying everywhere. Yeah, I use way too... Whoa, what was that? That just blew again. Way too much support. She's taking me out during the visit. Oh, I see. Well, you should like... Yeah, tell her where to go. Do you guys have a place in mind? Oh, nice. I've been wanting to go back to a state fair and try out the food. Oh, the state fair food. Oh, I kind of regret putting too much supports. It's like, oh. Normally it's 3 weeks, but this time they added, oh, cool. Are you gonna go all 4 weeks? Oh. Stuff is flying all over my room. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. I can't get a tool in there. Maybe this will help. What happened was all the bottom of the supports all like kind of merged and it made it really thick here. I'm just trying to pull it out. Come on over to our, it's about a 6-hour drive. Yeah, no, thank you. I think the LA Fair got canceled this year. Oh no. I see an opening. Told you regret doing this now. This is gonna have an issue when I connect the pieces. Point teeth. I'll bring I'll be going one of these days. Oh, cuckoo. You go for the food, the rides. Is it hot over there? I might have to go in with a little chisel just to clean out the insides here. There's a mess in here. I think I got most of it out. The rest I'm just gonna have to file it down a little bit. But yeah, that was a lot of work. Good to know. My next models, I'm gonna not go so crazy on the supports. Yeah, I'm not too happy down here. But it's a good thing this part is not too visible when I put it together. Because this is gonna go into, there's a socket that goes right here. Oops. And there's another piece that goes on top of this. But yeah, it's all underneath, so you won't see it. But wow, look at the leg. Oops. Look at the leg piece. It's like huge. Way bigger than the last piece I made. Whatever. Mainly the rides. It's getting cooler. Okay, I gotta go there. Go where? Sorry, I wasn't sure what you were talking about. My room is gonna be a mess. Okay, let's start with this one. Clean up this one just a little bit more. Drink some iced tea. Okay, I'm gonna start with work on a little piece now. Big pieces. That's a lot of work. So this is the this piece. Oh, yeah, I was so worried about this happening, where I'm gonna have to file it down just a little bit. Yeah, it's not a perfect fit. So yeah, this probably goes here. the file the inside out a little bit more, just so that this can fit. With this. All right, back to these leg pieces. It's gonna be a lot of work. Lesson learned. Not go crazy on the supports. Ouch. What I'm most worried about is I'm gonna step on these little pieces at night. They're gonna be like really sharp pieces, so I'm gonna be stepping on. Yeah. Oops. Make sure I vacuum my room tonight. Oh, did you mean you gotta go there tonight? Not sure what you meant. So I didn't do too much supports in this one. It was good. So this is going to be a little bit easier to remove. Stuff flying everywhere. It's a little bit here. So this piece, I wasn't sure how this was going to get connected, but it looks like right there. It just slides in. So this piece I will probably glue, and then so the previous model, this piece was already attached, so I had to paint underneath it. And now that I can just have it paint underneath it and then stick it on like so. Easier to paint this way. And these little cog pieces are what helps it give it articulation underneath with the knee. No, sorry, not the knee. The ankle piece. Gotta be careful. I don't want to break off the little pieces here. I'll have to take a look at my desk later. All these bits flying all over my desk. Okay, so this piece will, let me just clean this up a little bit. This little piece goes in here. It's supposed to go in here. Wrong. No, it should have been in here. I might have to clean it up a little bit more. It's supposed to go in here. It's a little, it feels like it's a little too big. Or I just have to like align it right in the right grooves. Here's a little too big. Yeah, once I sand this file down, it'll hopefully fit right. Right now, it's just a little off. I think I'm missing another piece. I'm missing the piece that closes this. Oh, that's interesting. I thought I'd forget it. I thought I brought it out. I'll have to check back my model, and maybe I am missing that piece. Yeah, lots of sanding tonight. This one's a little off. I'm missing a bit of a number there. But let's see if this fits. Almost. Oh yeah, there you go. And I guess the other piece is the little socket, and that gives it its articulation. So definitely, I'm not gonna paint these interior pieces because I want to make sure it glides smooth. I'm just gonna like sand it down just to keep it smooth. Yeah, this piece I kind of broke off just a little bit. And when I put this together, I'm gonna try to minimize where I need to glue. From what I can tell, most of these pieces just kind of connect together. They have some connecting pieces as well. And if I can avoid glue, that would be cool, because if ever these pieces break or something, I can just reprint the piece and connect it. Whoop. And I got the bottom piece off, and now just trimming it down and slowly chipping away, breaking out the supports. Oops, sorry about that. Oh, darn camera. I should bring in my brush or something. So I got all these little tiny bits on my table. A little table brush. all these pimples I'm going to sand down a little bit, file it down. My tools in my garage. But yeah, I'm wondering, why did I not get the other side of this? I have to add it to my next project, my next print. Okay, now for these guys. I know I went crazy on the supports on this one too. This is going to be a tough task. Did a lot of parts in here. This is not as bad as the leg piece though. I did. Oh, something in here. We'll see. I feel like I need like a shield around my table so catches all the little bits flying around. This is one really heavy piece for the so this piece, let me see. Let me try to connect them. This goes here. Connect this piece here. And then this piece goes in here. So again, I'm gonna have to probably file this down because this is gonna be really tough to file in here. Really tough. So I'm gonna just like hit the edges and this. And it has got some supports in here. And I have to go in there with a file. But yeah, it has some connector pieces. So it would and each piece is unique. This is kind of like, I think this is the right side or left side, and this so this is the wrong leg, this is the leg. So this goes here. Oh yeah, this goes down this way. So I'm gonna have to file it down more, but now you can see the whole leg, well, the lower part of the leg at least. Let's try to move this tray out. Here, like so, and then this joint piece is going to go in between somehow, and that will give its motion, articulation to move. Oops, to move back and forth like this. But I can almost tell how tall this is because the next piece is the thigh piece. That's gonna be about right here. And then this body piece is gonna be about right here, connected. Oops, you can't even see it on the camera. It's gonna be up here. So it's gonna stand about, I'm gonna say almost 18 inches tall, almost. It's gonna be a big, big model. It's gonna take a lot of time to paint this too. Next, my last piece. Make sure I don't lose all these other pieces here. That's the other leg piece. Oopsie. Almost done. And then I'll take a little brushing break, and then I'm going to start working on adding supports for the next models I'm going to print tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna file some of those pieces down and they'll look clean when I'm done. I might have to give this another alcohol bath wash. I feel in here it's a little sticky. Only because it did not, all the support was covering it, so it did not cure yet. So maybe not another alcohol bath, but just let it cure these bottom pieces, my light box area. But yeah, all the supports are removed. Well, I might as well remove from this too. When I printed this was not with the new support settings. I don't know what I used for that. It was just automatic, but it feels like it's a light automatic settings. You can see it kind of missed some of the tips. Oops. Nope, nothing fell in my drink. Floating. Okay. Yeah. So these extra pieces that I have for Diva, I'm not gonna throw them away. I'm actually gonna use them because later project, I'm going to create a little garage for Diva, where she kind of like a little NASCAR garage where all the pieces are. Because Diva competes with her mech, and so that's going to be the garage with all. Has some zip ties out here. You need to cut off. I just never bring this into my room. always bugged me before. So now I can just snip them off. I'm good. Oh, got this piece. Okay, so let's kind of do another show and tell of all the pieces I have here. Leg piece, 2 shin pieces. These are probably considered shin pieces too. She has kind of like a double jointed, triple joint, quadruple joint. I'm not sure how many joints, but yeah, they're specifically left and right. So let's see. Yeah, this goes with this. So once I file that down, and the legs, and well, the feet are no difference. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see any difference in the feet. So that's like so. Kind of did this in the past when I painted my first diva. Kind of like did the leg. I really gotta take pictures of these. So kind of give a before and after. Do a quick snap on my phone. Maybe post on Instagram. I haven't posted normally. Yeah, I haven't posted on Instagram much. And just do my progress on Instagram as well. I was keeping Instagram for just when I finish my projects, and I'll post the completed projects on there. But just to get more viewers, more followers, you need to post consistently. Otherwise, I guess their algorithm doesn't show your stuff. I've also been debating to add my my pictures of my collection on Instagram, because you know I have lots of figure pictures. But yeah, so that's look how big that thing is. Do some more sand in here, but that's good. Oh, music. That means I've been streaming for almost an hour and a half. So, I think that's the last song. Yep. Alright, that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna put these pieces back into the light box. And hopefully tomorrow, well, I was gonna sand them tonight, but maybe not. I can just give it another week. I'm not in a big rush to finish this project. I want to make sure I do it right. Sorry, I'm trying to get all the little bits off my table so it doesn't irritate me when I put my arm around on my table. Should bring my little brush in here. Okay. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a quick restroom break. I drank a little too much tea, iced tea. I'll be right back. Okay. Gotta hydrate. Trying to pick up the little bits on the floor. Okay, let's see. So I already have my screen loaded up with the 3D model. So this is the this piece here, kind of like the front of the Diva, front of the mech. So this is probably one of the next biggest pieces I'm gonna need to print. I will going to rotate this actually. Let's see. Rotate this way. I think that's you're right. Just want to make sure. Oh, okay. Rotate just a little bit more. That way, so I can get the. Don't have to worry about that. I might have to worry about that. So, insides of that. This version is a lot more detailed than the other one that I printed. Although I did print the other one with a FDM printer, so it lost a lot of detail. So let's see. Go heavy, point that in the middle. So yeah, not too many reds. But yeah, nothing in here. Perfect. So yeah, the bulk of it's gonna be here, of the supports. So I'm gonna add heavy support here. I'm gonna try to space it out this time. So that what I learned from those last bits that I was working on. I don't think I can fit heavy here. Oh, can I? Yeah, I'll fit the heavy right there. I'll fit a heavy here. I'm gonna put a heavy in here. And then I'm gonna have heavy here, here, and here. Maybe here, 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 and here. Yeah, definitely always put a heavy where the circles are. So that was a big circle over there. Oops. Go over here, circle here. Oh, enemy keyboard. Let me get out here. So now, once I got the heavies in, I'm gonna do a little bit of the light. The reason why I want to start with the light right after is I want to catch all the little islands that I missed with the heavy. So see, those are 2 islands right there, and the heavy has not touched that. So I want to make sure I have the lights there. And then when the heavy comes in, it will support it. So, alright. 1, 2, 1, 1. I saw 2 islands. Right there. Catch that. Catch that. I wish there was like a reset orientation or something. Ooh, like that. Perfect. I'm still learning this program. I'll bring my drink over here. What's this? Not quite sure what that means. Ah, Pizza Boy! Thanks for following! Welcome to the channel! Let me know if you would like a tour of my room, of my action figures. I always give tours to people who follow my channel. Oh, hello! I'm doing great, how are you? Yeah, let me know if you'd like to see a tour of my room. I'll give you a quick tour. Right now, I'm just prepping my 3D models for printing. And I can show you all the stuff that I printed already. Oh, and the model is a Diva mech that I'm printing. I'm good, thanks for asking. Alright, tour time. Hold on, let me put my drink over here. I don't want to spill it all over my stuff. Okay, hold on a second. I must get myself situated so I don't trip over things when I give my tour. Sorry, my room's a little bit of a mess, but I gotta turn on the light over here. And then, give me 1 second, I'm gonna go turn on the lights for my displays. I have this cardboard box in my way over here. Alrighty, righty. So as you can see, oh wait, let me move my table over. I'm a huge collector of action figures. I have Marvel, DC, Transformers, Star Wars, what else? Anime, a bunch of video game figures. I got a couple Pokemon plush, and then what else do I have? Yeah, just a bunch of random stuff. Yeah, so let me. I'm a huge collector. I love comic books and stuff. So please enjoy. I'm gonna start on this side of the wall that most people don't see unless I give a tour, and then I'll move around. And bear with me. It's my room's a little bit tight, so I have to like kind of dodge things and stuff. So here is my Pokemon. That's the my bad guy of my comic book. Oh, and I'll show you my comic book later. Sorry, I'm really close to the mic here. If I'm too loud. This is another group of my characters. I'm gonna do kind of like a war thing later with my comic book. And these are like the important groups in my comic book. There's the time travel group. You see Doctor Who. The girl in the black, she's the main character of this group, the leader of this group. And then this is another group. The guy in the black is the main character. There was some One Piece, Whitebeard. That's his name, Whitebeard. And then here's some other figures there. And then I also have artwork by Greg Horn, the X-Men. I only put like female characters on my walls. I try to put like one of each. I think the only one I have two of on my wall is maybe Psylocke and Jean Grey here, Phoenix. I have artwork from Stanley Lau Archer. And then there's more in my room where my bed is. Over there. And then let me slide my table over back. Okay, over here is my Batwing from the Batman animated series. That's my Batmobile from the animated series. This is Iron Man and all of his armor. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Nick Fury. I have Agent Carter, but she's in the box right now. I was doing my comic book with her. I got the Bat Family. Batman, all the different members of the Bat Family. Alfred's back there. He's just lying down. This is the Justice League Batmobile. I only collect 1/12 scale, so this is a 1/12 scale Batmobile. This is just random anime figures. Sailor Moon, she's fallen right there, but yeah, Sailor Moon group. More random anime figures. And then I also have random space figures, anime, Star Wars. There's Samus right there, Zero Suit, Ahsoka. There's some StarCraft figures back there. And then I also have Halo figures. So yeah, this is more kind of like my space shelf. And then let's just slide over here. Oops. This is my evil Wonder Woman and some She-Ra figures back there. These are my demon character figures. Pretty much like demon looking or whatever, evil that I have no group for, so I put them all in the demon group. This is my aliens group. All the figures that, don't have a specific team or so I just put them in the alien group. This is my civilians group. Yeah, I got John Wick. He's a civilian. Just don't mess with his dog. I have Alpha Flight. This is just a random figures shelf. This is my Asgardians. Oh, can't read. That's and. Oops, sorry. Let me just move over here real quick. This is my Evil Scientist, Marvel Evil Scientist. Let me see if I can read this. That's an amazing collection here. Thank you, pizza. These are my Sith Lords and my 2 TIE Fighters. And close up. This guy keeps on falling. I need to repose this guy. Got your Darth Vader. I got some vehicles over here. More artwork from Stanley Lau. Whoops, Stanley Lau. I got the Batmobile Tumbler, Ghostbuster Ecto 1, the Millennium Falcon. You can see Godzilla back there. I'll show a better close-up as I get around. These are my evil Marvel villains. All the Marvel villains. That's Kingpin, he fell over. Marvel villains. Justice League, Capcom characters. Mega Man, Ro. Captain America. Sorry, not Justice League. Avengers. Marvel heroes. And Capcom characters. And then this is my Avengers. Justice League. And all the good DC heroes of DC. And then this is my villains, DC villains, the Batman villains. You got the rest of the DC villains here. Lex Luthor. Okay, so let me, looks like my cable just got wrapped around my chair. Sorry for jumping around. Okay, I'm gonna sit down my chair for this one. Let me start from the top. That's Sentinel Master Mode, and I got a bunch of Sentinels here. Let's try Sentinel. I haven't posted him yet. He keeps on falling over. That's Nimrod. These are my only statues. This is Kisha Underblade. I forgot her full name, but I love that character. I just can never remember her full name. But I'm hoping they create a figure for her. And that was just some gifts I've gotten over the years from friends. And that's my Ata-Ata. Well, Ata-At, I think is what you call it. This is my Fantastic Four family. First Class X-Men. My robots. Although I might put Terminator, the T100 in the time travel group later. Evil robots and just random figures. I was just yeah, Predator doesn't belong here. I'm meaning to put him in his shelf. I got my Demon Hunters. I know Blanca's in there. Just didn't know where else to put Blanca. But yeah, I got Hellboy. I got Alucard, Dante. What's his name? I forgot this dude's name. And then I have just random video game characters here. I have G.I. Joe. And then this guy's not G.I. Joe. He's just a Marvel character. I haven't had a chance to put him somewhere yet. And then I got Cobra over here. And then I just picked up this dude from Thor Ragnarok. He just came in the mail this week. I haven't been able to had a chance to open them. I have a bunch of unopened boxes. Let me just move my purse. This is a unopened Dinobot, the Brontosaurus. Okay, let me go over here. I have artwork from Jamie Tyndall back there. There's my DeLorean, Tyrannosaurus. This is the Javelin from Justice League, Fox Wing from Justice League movie, Foxtel, I think, or something Fox. Oh, I got another viewer. Which one is your favorite? Good question. Wait. Eject, is that eject everything? Sorry, I elect everything. Sorry, I can't read the text from here. I'll show you in 1 minute my favorite character. This is my Quinjet. Oh, and there's some artwork back here. Okay, this is Overwatch. Overwatch crew. One Piece. And then this Divas mech. This is the first one I 3D printed and painted myself. So I'm working on the bigger one right now because I didn't fit the character, but I wanted to make one anyways. I love this one. This is Black Cat versus Catwoman, going after a ball of yarn. So back to, is that Elect? Elect everything. Elect. My favorite character is this figure. She's a custom figure, a Yellow Lantern. She's actually my avatar. Yeah, I used to play Second Life, and I can show you the picture of my avatar later when I get back to my desk. I have Vampirella. Some characters back there. This is my main character of my comic book that I'm making, and this is his crew, and the rest of his team over here. You see, I have a lot of Fate Stay Night figures because that's one of my favorite anime. It's incredible. I would love to have a collection like that. Oh wow, that's nice. Yeah, it took me about, I've collected ever since I was a kid, a child, and it just exploded the last 15 years since I got, finally a nice job and some disposable income, I guess. I'll show you guys my comic book on this guy. This is all the X-Men group. That's another Domino, another custom from the same person who made the my custom. These are the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. This Magneto. And then there's Apocalypse and his crew. And then these are my Masterpiece Transformers. These are the Decepticons here. And then these are my Autobots. There's Optimus Prime. Got the car guys, the two Lamborghini guys. Got some of the Dinobots. I've been meaning to transform and put my new Dinobot there. I'm gonna have to make some room. Got Jetfire back there, hard to see. Metroplex. Yeah, so this corner is kind of hard. People don't see this on my streams most of the time. These are unopened box figures I have not yet opened. Some are just waiting to get on be put on my display. You see how big that Sentinel is, how he stands. These guys are about 18 inches. He's about 28, I think it was. Oh, and then down here I also have the Kickstarter Spawn right there. Okay, so over here I have Godzilla. That's the Batcave computer. This is my G1 Transformers. I've been on the fence about should I get rid of them or should I always collect them. I've got most of these in my childhood days. These are my space figures from Marvel. Got Silver Surfer, Adam Warlock, Guardians of the Galaxy. These are my Lantern Corps. So I'm meaning to put my Yellow Lantern Predator in this shelf. All the colors, you got the lavender, blue, green, you got the yellow, orange, and red. This is Thanos' crew. Elite, this Galactus. Some Celestials. I got Chuck Norris. And then you got Darkseid and his crew. And then these are all the Spider-Man villains. This is my Spider-Verse. All the different Spider-Man women. The Symbiotes, Carnage, Venoms, the different Venoms. And then here is my Ninja Turtles playset. And there's a war going on here. They're fighting any of my fantasy characters like Zelda. I have some Magic the Gathering characters. They're fighting against like Mortal Kombat, evil Mortal Kombat. There's World of Warcraft characters here. Some Game of Thrones, a little dragon. Got Cloud and Lightning. Link right there. The rabbit dude, I forgot his name. There's Tyrion from Game of Thrones. You got Kang, and then those are my like assassins group, evil League of Assassins group. I know Shredder's in there too. Let me see what else. And that concludes my tour. Let me try to get back to my desk and I can show you guys my comic book. Yeah, I used to, because I used to buy sets. Like I would buy the complete set of figures, and they always come with Spider-Man. And then instead of like trading it or selling off the Spider-Man, thank you. I decided I'm gonna create my own Spider-Verse figure set collection. So yeah, since Spider-Verse is the whole multiverse thing is getting popular, so I'm gonna that's why I kept them. And then let me, oh, where's my mouse? Okay, so I do want to show you my comic book first. Let me load that up real quick. Desktop. So I have a YouTube channel. Well, of course, Elect is on there. But I have my first comic book, and I've been meaning to work on my second comic book. I just have a hard time writing, so I wrote this comic book about 10 to 15 years ago, and I finally produced episode 1. So it's pretty much a crossover of all my figures and their universes into just one giant universe of characters and stuff. So please enjoy. Might be a commercial. Sorry about the commercial. That's my comic book. Put the music back on. And then I know Elect, right? Amazing. Awesome. You mentioned about my my favorite character, that Yellow Lantern. Oh, let me load up my Facebook as well. My Facebook, I have a Facebook page with pictures of all my figures. So I catalog all my figures. My latest figure is this character. She's number 1144 right now. So I have at least another 20 figures to unbox. So I'm going to jump up to like 1160 once I catalog those. But yeah, my favorite figure, here's a better picture of her. Just find it real quick. I also have some of my 3D print work in here. Sometimes I'll stream in my garage and do some painting. But today I'm just doing some 3D prepping. Let me see, hold on. Yeah, if you guys ever wonder what figures I have, yeah, head on over to my Facebook page and you can check them all out, my photos. Oh, here's that mailbox you saw in the video. I 3D printed and painted this, and I had stickers for the labels. And oh, I wanted to show my custom real quick. Where's my custom? Oh, this is my custom modern day Kratos that I made. It's more of a kit bash. Just pretty much took Kratos' head and put it on another body. But yeah, this is my favorite character. So I had a friend, Christina Cruz. She's a very good action figure customizer. I don't think she takes any more commissions. But yeah, she made this for me. I commissioned this to her to make. And pretty much this figure is my main character, pretty much my avatar when I used to play Second Life. So I really treasure this character the most. If my house ever caught fire, and I hope not, I would save this character. I would pull him out of my shelf and run out of my room. She's supposed to have a trench coat. I'm gonna go pick up a trench coat and do some modifications. But and then here's kind of like her work in progress. She was making it. Yeah, we were talking about trench coat, but yeah, she couldn't make it, unfortunately. But yeah, she does beautiful figure work. I've purchased at least 5 figures from her, and I have a lot more coming. She's finishing off the commissions she's doing for me, and hopefully I will get them probably early next year. I'm hoping. We'll see. But yeah, this is, she even helped me name it. The name is Adelia Ashcroft. Oops. Yeah, Adelia Ashcroft. That's her name. And then I also have, in case you guys want to check out the stuff that I've been doing, I have an Instagram page, and I've been debating to add more pictures of my progress or just to keep it where this is all my finished work. So this is all my 3D printing and painting. So I play D&D too. It's a fire elemental. That's my character. She's a rogue fighter, ninja kinda. That's an earth elemental. We have a druid in our group. That's why I made all these elementals. Oh, and I have a geese in my campaign. And then that's our fighter. And that's our bartender. I also made a boat because my character has a boat in the campaign as well. So I 3D printed this and painted it myself. I learned how to paint during the start of COVID. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my tour. And yeah, feel free to hang out, talk comic books, anime, and yeah, I do a lot of craft stuff. So you'll see me again in the garage. Oh, let me show you all the craft stuff I've been working on. Let me move. Let me shut down the lights because they kind of warm up the room a bit. Yeah, just turn on the AC just a little bit. Hopefully you guys, it doesn't bother you guys much. Okay, so I'm kind of prepping my 3D model right now, but here is the stuff that I 3D printed last week. This is the main cabin of the Diva mech that I showed you guys in my shelf. So this is a lot bigger, and this is kind of like some smaller. I was trying to get the right size so I can fit Diva. So this is the Diva figure from Figma that I'm trying to fit, and so she sits in here perfect. I'm just worried it's a little too big. There's a couple more pieces. But yeah, I just printed this last week. This cost me about $40 to print. This is like one full resin bottle to print. And then earlier in the show, I was removing the supports. This is the leg piece. This is the foot. Actually, this comes off too. So I just finished removing the supports. These are the supports. I forgot to remove this one. This is the canopy visor piece that actually probably fits on this one. For this one. But I was just kind of showing how transparent resins look. Pretty cool. So yeah, this is the foot piece. This is the shin piece. And then this piece is kind of like a knee joint piece, I guess. And it goes like this. There you go. Yeah, so this figure is going to stand pretty tall because there's another thigh piece that goes up here. And then once the thigh piece goes in, it kind of connects about... Oh, I can't even put it on the camera. Hold on. Yeah, the thigh piece, and it's going to stand about 18 inches tall or so. So, do you make your own figures? Not to the details of this. I do some custom figure a little bit. But not to the detail of Christina Cruz. I'm still learning. But I do a lot of 3D printing, and I'm trying to do like more. I guess in a sense, this is making my own figure, 3D printing. I did not model this. I'm not that good at 3D modeling. I could make some adjustments, but not model completely from scratch. Kinda not as detailed as this. That's why I got 3D scanner. So this is a chair, car seat from a FJ Cruiser. I painted it white, added these X marks on it so I can scan the surface and stitch it all together. And I'm about 90% there. This is a 3D print from my scan. It's a little bit smaller, so I'm still trying to learn how to scan right. And in fact, I've been like testing the 3D print and stuff with this. My first couple prints were like little tiny versions. I had to figure out why I was doing this. It was pretty much an export from the files, so I fixed that and got to this size. I mean, I could rescale this to match this, but I think it's better that I rescanned it and then use my caliper tool to get the correct measurements and stuff. So, work in progress, but I plan to scan a lot of my vehicles, especially like my 1/18 scale vehicles, the ones that you saw on top, like the Quinjet, and scan all the pieces. My goal is to scan them all and then enlarge them so that they would fit for my 1/12 scale figures. Put these aside. And then this is just some failed prints. This one failed about 90% in. This cost me about pretty much a bottle of resin. Such a shame. So I'm already invested I have 2 failed bodies. Each body is about $38 or so. This one failed at 70%. This is the same size as this one. But yeah, you can see it lost about 30% of it. I just kind of want to show the hardships of 3D printing and the costs involved sometimes.